What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all doing well. Before we get into today's video, I just wanted to take a few minutes to sit down, relax, and have a proper conversation with all of you because we've officially hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel. I know that to some people that number probably doesn't sound like much, especially when you compare it to creators with hundreds of thousands or even millions of subscribers. But to me, this generally feels like one of the biggest achievements I've had in a very long time. 1,000 people have made the decision to subscribe to this channel. 1,000 people have watched enough of my videos to think I want to see more from this guy. And that honestly blows my mind. Every time I look at that number, I don't just see it as a statistic on YouTube studios. See 1,000 real people from different countries, different backgrounds, and different stages of life who have all decided to spend part of their day listening to my thoughts while I'm playing Call of Duty in the background. And that's something I'll never take for granted. And before I talk about anything else, I just wanted to say thank you. Whether you've been here from the very first upload or whether you just subscribed yesterday, I genuinely appreciate every single one of you. It's funny because when I started this channel, I honestly had no idea if anybody would care. Absolutely no expectations. I remember refreshing YouTube studios constantly throughout the day, hoping another view would appear, hoping somebody would leave a comment, hoping the impressions would finally start moving. Every notification felt exciting because when you're starting from zero, every single view matters. There were moments where I'd spend hours writing, editing, and uploading a video only for it to get a fraction of the views I hoped it would receive. I think every small creator goes for that stage where they start asking themselves whether it's actually worth continuing. You begin comparing yourself to creators who've been doing this for years, and because social media only shows everyone's highlights, you convince yourself that you're somehow failing. The reality is that every creator you admire probably went through the exact same thing. The difference is they didn't stop. If there's one lesson that YouTube has taught me already, it's that consistency always beats motivation. There were days where I genuinely didn't feel like making a video. After work, I'd be tired, I'd have no energy, I'd stare at a blank script, wondering what I was even supposed to talk about. But then I slowly realized something. The creators who succeed aren't necessarily the smartest people or the most talented people. They're usually the people who keep showing up, even when they don't feel like it. Even when a video flops, even when nobody comments, even when the algorithm seems like it's completely forgotten they exist. Success usually belongs to the people who simply refuse to quit. And that's something I've tried to remind myself throughout this journey. I don't really see this channel as just another Call of Duty commentary channel. For me, Call of Duty is almost just like the background music. The real purpose has always been the conversations. I've always wanted this channel to feel like you're sitting on a party chat with someone after a long day, talking about life, growing older, mental health, nostalgia, modern society, purpose, motivation, and everything in between. Some of my favorite comments aren't even about the gameplay. There were some fantastic comments in my videos like, "Thanks, brother. I needed this today. Thanks for the advice, bro. I definitely feel encouraged that I need to take more risks. The YouTube algorithm sucks. Don't give up. Good video, Chief. Enjoyed listening. Keep it up. Philosopher. Good video. God bless you, man." Those comments generally mean more than any number ever could, because that's the whole reason I wanted to start making these videos in the first place. If one video can make somebody feel a little less alone, then all of those hours editing was worth it. Even if it's just one person that I affected, then I'm absolutely grateful for that. I want to thank everyone who's left comments on my videos, every single person who's liked the video, who shared it with a friend, who's watched it until the very end, everyone who's disagreed respectfully and started interesting conversations. YouTube can sometimes feel like you're just talking into the void. So every comment reminds me that there's an actual person on the other side of the screen. Sometimes I recognize the same names appearing on almost every upload, and it's honestly amazing seeing people come back every single week. You've helped turn this channel from an idea into an actual community. As happy as I am reaching 1,000 subscribers, I don't see this as the finish line. If anything, I think this is where things actually begin. I've got so many more ideas written down that I haven't even made yet. There are topics I wanted to discuss for months. There are documentaries I want to create. There are bigger videos I want to spend weeks working on instead of days. I want to improve the editing. I want to improve the storytelling. I want better audio, better pacing, better thumbnails, better titles. Not because I'm chasing perfection, but because I believe every upload should be better than the last one. I don't want to look back a year from now and see the exact same creator. I want to look back and barely recognize how much I improved. I've also been thinking a lot recently about where I want this channel to go over the next few years. Obviously, I'd love to hit 10,000 subscribers. I'd love to hit 100,000 subscribers one day. I'd love to eventually earn the silver play button and have it hanging on my wall. But more than any subscriber number, I want people to think of this channel as somewhere they can come down to slow down for 10 minutes. The internet moves so fast now. Everything is so loud. Everything is trying to grab your attention. Everyone is arguing. Everyone wants outrage. Sometimes I think people just want someone to sit down and have a genuine conversation with. If that's what this channel becomes, then I'll be extremely proud. Something a lot of people probably don't know is that this actually isn't my first time trying YouTube. I've always loved making YouTube videos, whether it was recording gameplay, editing clips, doing funny skits, challenges, or just stupid trends in general. But like a lot of people, there comes a point where I stopped. Life got busy, work became the priority, and before I knew it, weeks turned into months and months turned into years. The idea of becoming a YouTuber slowly became one of those dreams that you keep telling yourself you'll come back to one day. Then something happened that completely changed my perspective. I came across a YouTuber called WhyLearn, and I remember watching one of his Call of Duty commentary videos and thinking, this is exactly the kind of content that I've been missing. It's kind of like watching White Boy 7th Street or X-Jaws or Expert Thief back in the day. It wasn't just gameplay with somebody shouting over the top of it. It wasn't trying to chase the latest trend or controversy. It felt like someone was simply sitting down and having a genuine conversation with you while Call of Duty was played in the background. It reminded me of the kind of videos I used to watch growing up, and it reminded me why I fell in love with YouTube in the first place. Watching those videos honestly lit a spark in me again. They made me realize that commentary videos didn't have to be loud, over-edited, or full of fake reactions to be entertaining. Sometimes the best videos are simply honest conversations about things people are already thinking about, doesn't always know how to put into words. Around the same time, I started noticing something really interesting happening on YouTube. A niche that many people thought had disappeared was quietly making a comeback. More creators were returning to Call of Duty commentary, and audiences seem to have been craving longer, slower, and more meaningful videos again. After years of short-form content dominating everything, people were starting to appreciate creators who could hold a conversation for 10 or 15 minutes without needing constant jump cuts or overstimulation with highly saturated colors. It almost felt like YouTube was coming full circle. People weren't just watching for the gameplay anymore. They were watching because they connected with the person behind the microphone. That's when I thought to myself, why not me? If these creators can inspire me to pick up the microphone again, maybe one day I can make videos that inspire someone else to start creating too. Without creators like WhyLearn helping bring this style of content back, I honestly don't know if this channel would exist today. Sometimes all it takes is one video from one creator to remind you of something you've forgotten about yourself. And for me, that reminder was that I genuinely loved making videos. So in a strange way, this channel exists because somebody else unknowingly inspired me to give YouTube another chance. And now we're here celebrating 1,000 subscribers together. And it's crazy how life works sometimes. You never really know whose work is going to change the direction of someone else's life. Once again, thank you all so much for helping this channel reach 1,000 subscribers. I genuinely cannot put into words how much your support has meant to me over these past months. And I hope this is just the first of many milestones that we'll celebrate together. Maybe one day we'll look back at this video when the channel hits 10,000 subscribers and 100,000 subscribers, or maybe even more. And we remember that this was the moment where everything really started. If you've been here since the beginning, thank you for believing in me before the numbers did. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm really glad you're here. And I hope you'll stick around because we got a lot more conversations ahead of us. If you enjoyed today's video, let me know in the comments what video introduced you to the channel and what topics you'd like me to cover next. I read far more comments than you probably think, and a lot of videos of mine actually begin with ideas from you. So take care of yourselves, keep moving forward, one day at a time, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, and peace.